Cuba kau bayangkan dalam English kan, I will kill you. Tak sedap. It's not as good like Bukhorosteru. You see?
Hi and welcome back to another episode of TTS Podcast.
Yo.
Alright, you have seen the trailer. You probably have not seen, but the newest Netflix original series is coming out called Dragon's Blood.
Dota 2.
Dota Anime.
So a lot of people, okay, some of you may know about Dota 2, some of you may have not known at all, but you probably have watched the Dragon Blood trailer and you are wondering what is it about, and we are here to talk about it today. Okay, just a background of Dota 2 is it started from a forgive me, a
Frozen
World of
Throne
Warcraft mod. World of Warcraft Frozen Throne mod. And it was made by IceFrog, and later with Valve's Corporation,
it became Dota 2.
It became Dota 2, a real game itself. This is definitely a huge surprise, not gonna lie. Like, okay, let's just compare Dota and LoL kan. So the thing is, if LoL made this move, tak heran now. It's not.
No, LoL cannot make this move.
No, LoL can make this move.
No, they can, but they already took the K-pop scene with KDA.
That's why I'm saying, man, aku tak heran kalau LoL buat ni sebab anime tau. This is Dota 2 anime tau. So like, if LoL made this move, like making a LoL anime, aku tak heran sebab diorang dah buat macam this fucking animations, this K-pop groups.
Oh yeah, that.
Aku tak heran tau. Because before this, like, let's just compare Dota and LoL in general and League of Legends in general kan. LoL, the money that they make is definitely from outside people who are not truly invested in LoL. That's why they can make K-pop groups. Lepas tu kalau kau tengok skins kan, kalau kau tengok skins, diorang buat swimsuit skin, party skins ke apa. Macam I had a talk with a friend of mine that still is playing LoL. So the thing is, when characters that got skins for LoL and it's character yang bukan dalam meta, rather character yang famous in general. But when you compare it to Dota, and the money that Dota makes is from merchandise, it's from tournaments, from items, it's from collectibles, it's from the
sponsors and shit.
Sponsors and stuff. And then like, if you look at the skins, it's more of like community vote and who's the meta hero at that moment.
And patch.
And patch. Right. It's the most big thing. So okay, so yes, that's just general comparison of why the LoL and Dota. So yeah, this is a huge surprise move to me, and I think you guys and everyone in Dota general.
Valve wants more money.
Just like first look after, what do you feel about Dragon's Blood? Just from looking at the trailer, what do you feel?
When I watched the trailer, I feel like there's gonna be more lore because I love in-game lore, you know.
Okay, alright. So you said, Meh, kau cakap kau suka in-game lore kan? So before this, kau baca lore of the heroes?
Kan. Dekat hero tu ada yang about kan, the info about the hero. I read almost everyone
very nice.
I'm too lazy to read all of them, right? I read almost everyone, but I watched every loregasm that Slacks put out.
Slacks,
all the loregasm I watched. It's interesting, you know. The lore is interesting. Dia macam like the anime would be a great addition to the Dota 2 lore.
Right.
Tapi
Mellow?
But the lore is really confusing though.
Okay.
There's timelines, dimensions and shit.
There's a lot of dimensions, a lot of timelines, different timelines, and it's really confusing.
Slack said that every game is canon.
Is every game?
every fight is canon. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. Okay, Mellow, what do you felt when you watched the trailer? What do you feel?
I want to be excited, but because like almost everyone here already spoiled it to me, so I like, okay, just like that.
You know,
Invoker. I see.
I get more excited when watching the second trailer.
Okay, alright.
Because it shows more heroes.
If you guys didn't spoil me, it will be a good trailer to watch.
Siapa suruh tak tengok masa first day?
Because sebab nak tahan dah.
Tak tahan buat apa, tak tahan sampai 25th month.
Tak. Yang peliknya, I think remember back at our Godzilla vs King Kong podcast, I said I don't want to look at the trailer. Meh said, did you look at the trailer, Meh?
Yes, me and Mellow said that we watched trailer.
You both watch the trailer, and then I said I don't want to watch the trailer. But then this Mellow pula Dota punya tiba-tiba kau nak tunggu trailer dia. You don't
balik, nak mengada.
You want to wait.
Untuk podcast ni ya, oi.
Oh. Well, it's a shame. But okay, then just moving on. Do you have? No, I think we'll just keep it for the last part. Okay. So we watch the trailers, right? So there are characters and casts that were told. So let's get down to our main character, which is Davian, also known as Dragon Knight.
The Dragon Knight.
Yes, the Dragon Knight. So in just Dota 2's let's say in the game, his first ability is that he breathes fire. Second is he bash his shield and stuns an enemy.
Shield bash kan?
Memang shield bash. He bashes an enemy and stuns them. The third is his passive
which is the name of the movie.
Dragon's Blood.
Not the movie, the anime.
The anime series. Is that he gains armor and HP regen, and the final is that he turns into a dragon, also known as Slyrak. Blessing apa benda tak?
The Elgworm kan?
The Elgworm. So from the game, technically we already got like a general info about Dragon Knight, right? The character Dragon Knight. So Dragon Knight or Davian. Davian is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. So do you guys know about this voice actor?
Nah, I don't give a shit.
I saw all who the voice actors are. I don't know one bit of it.
So Yuri Lowenthal has voiced Sasuke Uchiha in Naruto.
The English one?
Yes.
The dub.
Ben
really?
Tennyson in Ben 10.
Oh, Ben 10?
Ben?
Ben Tennyson in Ben 10. And also
which Ben 10? The kid Ben 10?
Ben 10, the kid Ben 10.
Oh
kid
shit.
Ben 10. Okay. And Simon, the main character of Gurren Lagann. Okay, so just from like this anime and cartoons that I just mentioned, what do you think about this voice actor Yuri Lowenthal voicing Davian in this upcoming series?
There's Sasuke, and there's Simon, and then there's Ben Tennyson, right? Aren't all those characters kids?
Okay, here's the thing.
Okay, which Sasuke is it? Is it the Shippuden Sasuke or is it the small Sasuke?
Naruto Sasuke.
The small Sasuke, right?
You've looked at Yuri Lowenthal's like past work is that he voiced a lot of young characters and either teenagers or kids, which for me I think technically works because in-game Dota for Dragon Knight
he has a coarse voice for
he has a coarse voice. He looks old. He looks like a middle-aged man. So for me it's logical.
He looks like Gazef.
I don't know. This is a LoL character, is it?
No, Gazef Stronov.
Oh, Gazef Stronov. Gazef Stronov. Yeah. In Overlord, yes. So he looks like I said, a middle. So just imagine a middle-aged man, macam DK lah dalam game kan. So it's a middle-aged man. So which I think we just can from just this we can speculate that this is Davian. This is DK when he is younger.
But most probably, this is in the past, right?
Yes, in the past.
The young Dragon Knight.
So just for me, since I've seen the past work of Yuri Lowenthal, I can say like technically I find him kena with the voice. His voice like macam okay logic why they chose him
because
as
it's young
the voice
DK,
actor.
right?
Yeah, it's young DK.
But if it's old DK, it's a different person
it should be a different person So for me, I hold like I have no high expectations. Rather like macam okay it's logical. They chose technically. I can see why they chose. Technically, they chose the right person I can say.
But I have one problem about the voice actors.
Okay.
Is that Luna and Mirana don't have their accents.
Interesting. We'll get to that later.
Because like Luna, the iconic thing about her is the accent, right? Scottish,
yes,
Irish.
True.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but that Scottish or Irish Viking accent, right? So okay, so since you've talked about Luna, Meh, so Luna is voiced by Okay, I'm sorry if I butcher the name. Kari Walgreen. Walgren.
What?
Kari Kari. Kari Walgren.
Sedap pakai kari.
Kari
kan?
Walgren. Kari kan.
Okay.
So I'm very sorry if I butchered your name. Okay, so Kari Walgren has voiced Fu in Samurai Champloo.
Oh, Fu.
Yeah, so macam nice kan. Then also she voiced Saber in Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel.
English dub. No.
Yeah, English dub.
Okay.
Did you watch the English dub, Mellow?
Huh?
Kita terpaksa
Have you
English
heard
ni.
the English dub? At
No.
least. Oh, I wanted to ask your opinion. Okay, but Meh, so I'm pretty sure you watched Samurai Champloo in dub lah kan? Because technically the dub version of
I watched in sub. What, the dub is better ke?
tak ada lah, but I would say the dub, I don't know, because like technically Samurai Champloo lah, let's focus on we segmented Samurai Champloo. Technically Samurai Champloo punya dub is nice lah. It's like macam when you look at
Is it better than a sub?
I won't say it's better. It's like macam Full Metal Alchemist punya level, Samurai X punya level, apa tu, Dragon Ball punya level.
So
those old it's
so
good.
it's good
It's
dub
good
lah.
dub. Yeah, it's good dub. It's good dub. So okay. So from okay. So you said Luna doesn't have the accent, right? Which technically, I never thought about it, but after you stating that so in-game Luna has a Scottish or Irish accent.
I don't
You know?
know.
You know, like after like playing the game for years and I never cared about this stuff. Yeah, until now I never cared about this stuff. So
Sebab kau tak tengok
never
Slack.
so I never noticed this.
Because you
this
don't
shit.
watch Slack. You're twin.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Do you mean like who's the voice actor or the?
No,
like,
I mean like the
accents?
small details, all that.
The law lah.
I never cared about the small details.
Understandable. Well, you're not wrong, because like when you play Dota, I think most people when they play Dota, they don't play it for like macam baca law, because that law is technically useless how. Because you're not gonna get better in Dota if you read the law and
Tu man. You're not gonna get better when you learn the law, bro. Get good, bro.
You don't need to get better.
So okay, so that aside, right? So unless it's like macam people who are really interested, who go out their way to read about laws and stuff like that, and like me maybe and Meh, I know because Meh has stated that he watched
Tengok Slack. Lorgasm ni sedap.
So like, to be honest, I understand if you never cared about this, but after Meh stating the fact that I'll be a bit I would be a bit disappointed, but I am disappointed that the fact that Luna doesn't have her accent like by Salamene. Oh
Yeah, though. I want the accent though. Luna like stalking. Yeah.
Yeah, see like that. So even though Meh punya suara tak sedap, his voice is not nice, but it's technically that accent is like that very.
Wait, why Valve doesn't want to like hire the voice actor from the game to be the voice actor for the anime though?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say. Maybe it's either one, they didn't took up the job, because or two, maybe some have passed away. I don't know, maybe. But like you have to look at the direction. Contoh macam DK, it's younger DK, so it's logical lah when they take.
Yeah,
the
but
voice actor.
younger Luna doesn't lose her accent to older Luna.
Yes. So there are some factors that you have to macam because when you look back, in-game voice for Dota right, in-game voice acting and voice acting for an animation or an anime, because this is it literally promotes itself as Dota 2 anime, right? So for Dota, because like the lines are very short, sekejap like macam first blood they will say like haha I killed you or something like that. I don't remember, even though I played the game for so long. But the in-game voice are very short. It's just one sentence or one short sentence.
Betul
it's not
kat tu.
long. It's not
For
dialogues.
for the anime mesti panjang gila kan.
So because like, I think is another thing is the what you can say, your specialty or your profession. Some people are good in those one shot lines, or maybe some people are good in those long dialogues. You know, they can work those long dialogues to show emotion. So I think maybe that's another factor why they didn't pick the voice actor, the same voice actor.
Because we rarely see game voice actors in animation or
we don't know.
Show voice actor.
In show, because unless like you find out like, oh, this is the voice actor. Like maybe when you watch anime and like Emilia's voice actor is the same as Megumin.
Like
unless
ProZD,
like ProZD. Unless you try to
games
really find
and
out,
shows, right?
you won't actually know unless macam tiba kau tercam macam suara dia sama macam tu kan. So Luna technically in general consensus from me and Meh is technically we are a bit disappointed and
because of the accent.
Because of the accent, but looking at her password and Carrie Walgreen, I'm pretty sure she's going Walgren. I'm pretty sure she can definitely do a good job. Because she has that strong. When her characters are like a strong upbeat personality and which is Luna. Luna is a strong upbeat character. So I think it fits her character
and Fu,
very well. Fu. Yeah, then there's the Princess of the Moon, Mirana.
Mirana pun I didn't recognize, but she doesn't have an accent too.
Mirana is by Lara Pulver, which is a actress. I'm not familiar with her works. She has acted in Sherlock's. But other than that, for me it's more like meh. I don't know who she is. Sorry, I don't know who she is. But you know, I'm rather than like disappointed or anything. It's more like macam we'll wait and see how she works out, because like technically judging from the trailer itself, I think it's fine. We'll talk about Invoker, who is voiced by Troy Baker. I'm pretty sure you've heard about Troy Baker at least. Mellow Meh.
Troy Baker. Aku tak tahu. I don't know the voice
So,
actors. The
okay,
only
at
voice
least-
actor
at
I
least,
know is
okay.
Stephen Hillenburg. Tu je
Alright.
aku kenal.
Okay.
Itu bukan
Troy
voice
Baker
actor
paling
bodoh.
senang ah. Troy Baker voice Joel in The Last of Us series. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think as Joel voicing Invoker?
Mellow I don't play the last one.
Okay, Melo, what do you think?
I'm not sure though, because you know I've been contemplating. I really want the anime to be in Japanese.
No, not gonna lie. I don't think I want it to be in Japanese. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, because Dota the game is in
English.
Yeah. I know. It should be in English, but it's just like because
it's anime. It's anime.
Yeah, I've been watching like all the animes I watch is all in Japanese, and then this one anime, Dota 2 anime, is not in Japanese. So macam
okay.
Come on.
For me, okay.
Takkan kau tengok Pokemon in Japanese ke?
Tak, Melon mana tengok Pokemon.
Betul kan, Melon tak tengok Pokemon.
Okay, but for me why I'm fine is because I grew up watching dubs first, and not English dubs, it's Malay dubs. So at least
Ultraman, Hagemaru,
that was a weird time. I'm not gonna lie.
Chibi Maruko-chan.
Malay dubs are one of the most fucking weird dubs I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, I remember that one Ultraman episode. The character is a little girl, but the Malay dub is a grown man trying to imitate a little girl's voice.
Oh, that's so fucking weird. So okay, but then after that I grew up watching some Japanese sub, and I watched anime dub. So I grew up Cowboy Bebop in English,
Pokemon, Dragon Ball in English.
Pokemon in English, Dragon Ball. So I know there's a good dubs, but that's the thing in anime. For every 4 good for every 5 anime, for every 5 dubs, there's only one good dub in English. So
and
for me
it's usually the old dubs.
Yeah. And yang baru sekarang I don't know, a lot of the new anime also I prefer in Japanese also. Rarely in
Let's just face it, Japanese language is more epic.
Yes.
Yeah, because they have that emotions like
that.
You won't see orang-orang in JoJo in dub kan. That tu kan.
Cuba kau bayangkan dalam English kan, I will kill you, tak sedap. It's not as good like Bukorosteru. You see?
Yeah, I understandable. But like going back to Mellow, and For this one, I have to disagree. I don't think I would want to watch the anime in Japanese. It'd be so fucking weird.
Yeah, though.
It'd be so fucking weird for me. Yeah.
Okay,
Like, confirm Luna tak ada accent if it's in
Yeah,
Japanese.
at least if there's a Japanese dub.
At least I want Juggernaut to be Japanese.
No. I want to watch it first. Like if it's like really
okay.
not like not synergized lah. But then I will watch the English one. If it feels weird, then I will like the anime English dub.
English dub. Wait, I don't think it's impossible. Which I don't know if they're gonna make it. But if I do think they make dubs, because technically this is the English sub. Oh, boleh panggil this is English sub kan?
English dub kan? Japanese.
Betul. Yeah, like the original is English ah. The original is English. The languages that I can think that if they do mix dubs, right? So the only 3 languages that I can think of them doing dubs is Korean, Chinese, and
for the market.
Japanese. And Japanese, yeah. Because I think those are the 3 biggest market that technically possible, and which is logical by the anime, like in a way anime pernah dapat do
because
stuff.
like Europeans don't watch anime that much. So or do
No,
they?
rather they watch in English.
Or do
Paling
they?
tak pun. They watch anime, but maybe they watch dub. Because like in general, other languages and Norwegian or Finnish, you don't hear dubs of those in any form of media. Rarely.
Except if we're in their country, maybe they are dubs.
In their country, then sure, yeah. But in general, I think those Western countries just use English in general, and so
Yeah, because English is the easiest word. I mean,
It's the
easier. It's a
lingua
frequently.
franca.
Yeah, lingua franca. Lingua
Lingua
franca.
franca. So yelah macam tu lah kan. So the reason why I say kenapa Korean, Japanese dengan Chinese is because these 3 countries, like in a way, is because for us Asians, we don't mind consuming these 3 languages technically and the other is that for these 3 languages and for their main countries and Japan, Korean, China, is that they do have like in a way prejudice where if it's not their language or media, they won't consume it. So
They're bad at English.
So but in a way like if they want people from Japan lah technically to watch Dragon's Blood, I can see them making a Japanese dub. So yeah, I don't think it's impossible. I don't know when will they make it lah.
But they're gonna make the English one first lah.
Dah siap dah pun kan. Bukan dah siap lah, but
Yeah,
first episode jadi keluar.
technically tinggal air je.
So then we were in characters, right? So then we have Slyrak and Salamene, the other 2 characters.
How about
important.
that one guy that looks like Underlord?
No, for me, I don't think that's Underlord.
Because
so if you watch at the trailer, there's a
green
dragon or an Underlord
A green
surrounded
guy.
by green aura. Yeah, for me, I don't think that's Underlord because when you look at the horns mainly, Underlord's horns go to the back while this is going through the front.
Yeah.
And his design is very similar to the other earthworms.
Yeah,
so I
but
think this is
is
another
it-
earthworms.
Is it like possible that it's one of Underlord punya people?
No. So okay, so for me, here's what I think. So okay, look back at DK's ult. DK's ult, he has level 1, 2 and 3. Level 1 is green, level 2 is red, and level 3 is blue.
Level
And the
4,
final
black.
form with black. So here's what I think. I think technically
Racist.
that is Slyrak in DK's body when he's still green dragon form. That's what I think.
Maybe lah.
Because that
Maybe.
is so close to an earthworm design.
And then like DK was like floating in mid-air right at that time.
Yeah.
Because
So,
he
yeah.
is the only one talking to that piece of shit, right?
Yeah, he was the only one talking. So for me, I think that's Slyrak.
Maybe it's possible.
We talk about the characters, so in general consensus, I think we can say that in general we don't care who's the voice actor, who's the voice actress. We'll just look at the anime itself later and judge it at that moment.
Yeah, it's usually like that lah.
Now we'll move on to production. So first of all, the writer for this anime series Dragon's Blood is by the writer of X-Men First Class and Thor.
Yes. I've just
And-
read about that.
So okay,
the
do you
names,
have you guys watched X-Men First Class and Thor?
Yep.
For me, I watched Thor only. X-Men First Class aku tak tengok.
I watched both also.
You watch both.
But
Okay.
I forgot.
So since you guys watch, do you guys remember your like macam your ratings for the movie?
Yeah,
Because
X-Men First Class is which one? The ni and time that it lah.
I remember I watched X-Men 1, 2, 3, lepas tu Dark something, lepas tu lepas tu
Dark
yang
Phoenix
after
tak
that,
best.
Dark
is
Phoenix.
shit,
Lepas tu
yeah.
Dark Phoenix, lepas tu baru First Class.
First
I remember
Class-
watching after sampai Dark Phoenix, lepas tu after that I stopped watching X-Men First Class.
First Class is the time where
First Class is like in the past tu.
Oh, First Class is there is no Wolverine in First Class, right?
Yeah.
Tapi yang ni, this one is the time where Magneto becomes evil, right?
Yeah. At first
yeah,
Magneto is good, is a good guy, and then he becomes evil in the
The
movie.
Magneto dengan Professor X. This time this movie is the time where they break, right? They break.
Jap tu
yeah.
ni movie yang diorang bawa Wolverine ke past ke?
No. Itu Days of Future.
Oh, Days of Future. Okay, bukan. Okay, then. So yeah, okay, I haven't watched it. So what are you guys punya rating for the X-Men punya tu? Do you guys remember or roughly remember?
I really like the First Class movie.
First Class movie, okay.
I vaguely remember the First Class movie, but I'm pretty sure I remember it as a good movie.
Okay. So then Thor, the first movie, for me, it was a great movie. It was fine. Nothing special, cliche and stuff like that. But I think I enjoyed it nonetheless.
I forgot about Thor. Thor paling aku forgot lah.
For me, the Thor, the first one.
But Thor Ragnarok is good. Ragnarok is
Yeah,
good.
like comparing Thor after the Thor after Thor 1 and Thor Ragnarok and Thor some apa benda entah kan. Those are better lah. No in a huge margin. But Thor yang first movie was okay lah for me lah.
Because origin movies are usually the worst part in a superhero punya franchise.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because
it's,
like
for me, like it's not a bad movie, but it can be better lah.
It can be better. Okay, so from there, and we can roughly speculate lah kan, like how it will go or how like the movie cliches or how the feeling, the direction of the movie can go. And so what do you guys think? Like from based on we know that the writer is from X-Men First Class and Thor. What expectations do you hold?
I know it's not gonna be like really humor focus, and it's gonna be like a serious.
It's gonna be
it's a serious series.
Which
for me, I like some humor. Not some, a lot of humor lah.
Maybe if there's monkey king.
For me, I think the movie, if you look back at the trailer, I think there is humor because like macam kau tengok
Miranda cakap dengan dia. Yes.
So I think there's gonna be a humor.
I think it's gonna be some humor, but there's not gonna be a lot of it. So yeah.
A lot of it, Meh?
I have no clue. I mean like because I forgot the movies. I mostly forgot the storyline of Thor and First Class and
X-Men First Class, yeah.
So like I can't give a solid expectation for the Dota 2 anime, but I just hope that it's not too cliche.
For me then, for me, because like I said, the Thor first movie is an okay movie and okay movie, superhero movie in general, because just a normal cliche, superhero stranded back kat Earth, lepas tu jatuh cinta fall in love with the human girl, lepas tu nanti kena lawan balik Odin semua tu kan. So it's a very average movie in general, and my consensus from this is that but looking back at the trailer is like very serious, and
it's very serious.
Law expanding. So for me, I think
I'm gonna watch it for the
I'm
law.
holding up like a good expectation. Like I'm in the law section
the law section is like
I'm not hoping for much. I'm not really like seriously. If there's no romance at all, that's fine, because there's no such thing as romance in Dota.
There's no romance in Dota. Probably just CM and Tas being best buddies. Tu je lah.
And it'd be bullshit tiba-tiba kalau dia cakap macam DK jatuh cinta dengan Mirana, and that's be so fucking weird.
Yeah,
That'd be so fucking weird. So I don't hold those expectations. I'll be hoping it as a serious law expanding series.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That Lex can make an lorgasm.
About analysis.
I'm waiting for his lorgasm about this anime.
So okay, now moving on. So the studio that is making this anime series is Studio Meh. And
Is it your studio, Ami?
I wish it was my studio and
Studio Meh.
but okay, so do you know what works did Studio Meh
Legend of
make in the
Korra.
past?
Legend of Korra.
Legend of
So
Korra.
the most notable is Legend of Korra and apa tu? Voltron Legendary Defender. So here's the thing. When I first look at it, apa tu series, I was like, hey, this is familiar. This is close to something.
It looks
familiar.
close to something.
It looks like really familiar though. The
I
animation.
watched this style somewhere.
It's just that I didn't catch it first glance kan. Macam aku tak cam terus macam tu kan. Sebab I don't watch Legend of Korra because I don't like Legend of Korra.
I don't like
Legend of Korra sucks though.
And Voltron Legendary Defender, I'm pretty sure you guys don't watch it, right?
One fact about Voltron. Voltron is a series from my father's time.
Yeah. Our father's punya time kan. So
Voltron,
I watched Voltron yang lama-lama. So the thing is, the reason why I don't watch Voltron Legendary Defender is rather because the fandom. It's more I'm not too keen to get into the fandom, so like in a way it shied me from watching Voltron Legendary Defender. But I have watched it a bit lah.
But
so
it's not from the same studio as Avatar, right?
No, it's not the same studio.
It's from Legend of Korra. They are different.
Legend of
studios,
Korra,
right?
yes, it's different studio. So for me, but just looking at the animation, you know, but because like I said, I've watched Legend of Korra in the past, just didn't watch full.
The animation is solid.
Voltron Legacy Defender, the animation is solid. Animation is solid, and because I've watched Voltron Legacy, Legendary Defender, it's just I didn't watch full. I know this studio and like the, you know, Dota Anime and works. They pay up very well. It's logical. Like
yeah.
I know they can do like a fucking 10 out of 10 job. Definitely, Studio Meh can definitely like do justice in a way.
Yes.
Because like they are action packed and the characters punya interaction are very humanly.
Yeah, because if you watch Legend of Korra, it's good fight scenes. And what you want in Dota is good fight scenes.
Yeah, you know, want to see that black hole combo atau RP.
You want to see all that shit. You don't want to see some possible kalau ada like one episode yang diorang they fuck up a big spell or some shit just like in the game. Is it possible?
Okay. The only person that I can see that fuck up is Mirana dengan Luna. Mirana and Luna.
They can fuck up, right?
They can fuck up, but if like paling logical, I think Mirana lah kot. Maybe sebab we've seen that she was pulling her bow, and when you look back at Dota, for people who don't play Dota, that's also one of her skills.
The secret arrow there.
Secret arrow. The further it goes, the more damage and the longer the stuns when it hits. So kalau dia miss, I think it's logical. And the thing is, I think what I remember looking at the comment section, like people who play Mirana, their expectation is that if she hits her arrow or her arrows miss, they hope, especially if she hits her arrow,
son of a,
she'll make her iconic voice lines.
Son of a.
Because Mirana, when she hits her arrow, she has that sarcastic voice.
Yes.
Like, haha, you get hit. Yes. So people are hoping that she has that voice line. And you know, I hope those small things are in the anime.
If it hits a creep, son of a.
Kena orang yang dia tak sengaja kan. Macam dia tengah
dia kena creep. Dia kena creep, son
kan.
of a.
Son of a. Yeah. So then. So I hope So anything else you want to add, guys, about
you know? Try like imagine and if the Dota 2 anime was made was animated by studio Ufotable.
Ufotable.
No. Kau memang suka sangat itu Ufotable. You love
no. I just say Apa nanti apa kalau dia animate from Ufotable, the effects in the series gonna be like really nice though actually.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, they make beautiful anime.
Yeah,
but for Dota, sumpah tak
I know tak kena. I just check up like the
effects.
The effects.
Well, maybe if like kalau contoh
If there's a black hole or something, it's gonna be like whoo.
Not gonna lie lah. Okay,
yeah,
in the department section kan. In the department section, the characters semua tu edited by different studio. Lepas tu Ufotable yang edit
the effects.
Special effects. Not gonna lie, kalau kita nampak kungkau punya boat atau black hole,
ada pun hunter punya tentacle rape kan.
Hunter rabbit kan. Those huge ult kan, those huge skills. Oh, not gonna lie, like macam kau cakap Mellow, that be fucking beautiful. Kau boleh nampak macam anime bawa black hole kan. Shoo, dia ada macam boom.
Yeah,
black hole kan. Lepas tu dia macam buat kamera panning kan. Oh, that be not gonna lie, that be fucking beautiful. Not gonna lie.
One more thing and I want to I'm looking forward in the anime is in-game items though.
In-game items. True.
I think there will be in-game items.
Like,
so,
but not all lah.
Like if maybe we could see Invoker holding Aghanim scepter or some shit like that.
True. Okay, now here's the thing for me like macam Mas cakap kan. So let's say for DK kan. So he's a young knight. So contoh like bila dia plate mail, okay. Kita tahu plate mail. Lepas tu dia buat assault class kan. Dia hantar dekat dwarf forger kan. Pak. Boom, jadi assault class.
Takkan nak pakai
stylo a bit letak dia nampak pakai that be stylo that be fucking cool dope
Oh, kalau dipakai style ke kan?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Nice
Like macam those like kalau nice if they do make like Dota items kan. Contoh macam Mirana, let's say Mirana punya contoh kalau dia kan Mirana apa tu arcane boots, power threads. Kalau dia pakai
pakai Maelstrom, I don't know.
Maelstrom kalau ada kan dia tape Maelstrom dekat dia punya bow apa kan.
Masa keluar lightning.
That okay not gonna lie, that be nice Atau macam enchantment contoh macam okay dia punya bow basic kan. Lepas dia letak Mjolnir punya tu kan. So dia pam ketuk itu pada ada enchanted kepada bow tu. That be nice not gonna lie macam
that's gonna be good. That be nice kan, because in the Dota 2 game the items also have lore, you know, right?
Yes. And
even the sets have lore. Even the sets have lore.
In the sets have lore. And this is where for me, not gonna lie, I don't think the items are not gonna be in the game. In the anime. I don't think the items are gonna be in the anime.
I think that not like some lah, at least one or two.
Because for me, I think they masa dia orang tengah buat tu, being honest, when they were doing the anime or planning, they forgot about items. Not gonna lie, I think they forgot about the items.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
That's a possibility. But definitely, if other items, that'd be a huge bonus. I'd be fucking dope macam excited gila
Yeah, that's not very lie. Kalau ada items memang nice lah.
Okay, so this is gonna be a spoiler section a bit. Okay, spoiler section.
Nak spoiler apa ni?
Spoiler is right ahead. Skip to 38 minutes and 4 seconds to avoid lore spoilers so that you can feel.
So, okay. So, people who don't know about the laws, which is Dota 2 players and people who never watch, who never know about Dota at all. Only people who read the law. So, my question, since Mellow, do you know how DK became DK?
No.
DK, he became DK. He was fighting Slyrak or some shit.
Yes.
Apa nama dia? He was fighting
Slyrak, betul lah.
Slyrak.
It was.
And then he defeated that dragon, right?
No. So DK nak pergi lawan Slyrak. He wanted to kill Slyrak kan, because he's a dragon knight, he's a dragon slayer. So the thing is, when he met Slyrak was very old, dah tua, dah ancient. So like masa dia tengok macam
yes. Aku ingat ni. Aku jaga ni.
So Slyrak dah nazak, dah
rasa
tua
kesian,
bangkai. Dia rasa kesian. So dia macam fuck, I'm not gonna kill you, let you die of old age in peace. So masa dia nak caw, macam like okay, you know what? I'm a head out kan. So masa DK nak I'm a head out, Slyrak was like, hey Deviant, wait a minute, let's make a deal.
Let me give you my power.
Let me give you my power. So dia buat deal. So that's how DK became Dragon Knight. Dia buat deal, that's how he gained the powers. So Mellow, welcome. That's how DK became DK. So I was just speculating, what is this anime about? Masa the first trailer, they only showed DK. So at first I thought this anime is just about that part. Okay, macam mana DK became DK. But after watching the second trailer, that answered my question. So I think how DK became DK is gonna be like either the first half of the anime or the first quarter of the anime. Then after that, it's gonna focus on Mirana, Invoker, Dragon Knight and Luna punya
the
punya
party
relationship. The party.
But one more speculation, I think that Invoker that time is not yet the Grand Magus.
That's interesting.
Because you can in the trailer you can see Invoker like fucking meditating or some shit, and his robes are not the robes that
like
he
robes
wore
yang normal
in game kan.
Dia bukan macam macam tu kan.
So my speculation is that this is Invoker when he's still a noob. Bila dia
Still a noob.
dia tak pro lagi. When he still slow hands. This is the afal spell dia.
So okay, now before wrapping up, here's the thing. Why did they choose Mirana? Why did they choose Luna? Why did they choose
Dragon Knight
to Invoker? Dragon Knight is fine, but here's the thing is, when you look at in-game voice line, DK has no voice line when he meets or kills Mirana, Luna or Invoker at all.
Yang tu betul.
So do you guys have any speculations what thing?
It's just like a 5-man party.
Like basically a 5-man party. Betul gak dia sebenarnya.
Okay, that is interesting.
But
Now okay, then talking about 5-man party kan, Luna teaming up with Mirana logical. But here's the thing, Mirana ada voice line untuk dia bunuh Invoker je. Tak ada masa dia ally dengan Invoker. Kenapa dia pilih Invoker?
well, Invoker tak ada voice line untuk siapa-siapa.
True.
Invoker has no voice line for anybody. And be it ally or killing someone, he has the same voice line for everybody. So my speculation is this is addition to the lore, not
addition to the lore.
It's not like dia cerita lore apa
From
yang terjadi.
apa yang ada kan.
This is addition. Like
Addition.
I would expect like after the anime they're gonna add more voice lines.
Okay, for me I
maybe.
don't think they're gonna add more voice lines to be honest.
But if
But
they
rather-
add it's gonna be cool.
It'll be cool lah. But from this I think the reason why they chose Mirana all the hero and Luna is because of Salamine. Because Salamine is
It's
a
like-
prominent god.
It's like
goddess in
they're
Dota.
like church people or some shit and
No, the
And
religion
so-
lah.
Religions. But in Dota there's a lot of religion. There's the Build Sisters. There's apa tu?
the
Apa Batsika punya
omniscience.
Tuhan?
Batsika the Fate Twins.
The Fate Twins.
Omni Knight
there's
the
a lot of-
omniscience.
The Omniscient. So there's a lot of gods and goddesses in Dota. So but I think the main reason is because Salamine is ada dua hero yang berkaitan dengan Salamine. So macam okay, kita nak cerita tentang apa tu Slyrak dengan DK. But at the same time kita nak lebih kan benda
We want more like takkan
more.
nak cerita sedikit je kan.
So they choose Salamine lah. And then from Salamine dia ada apa tu Mirana and Luna. So that's why I think lah. And I think Invoker is also because you can say that Invoker is a face of Dota. Because like macam everyone who plays Dota is going to be tempted to play Invoker at one point of their life.
At one point like you won't be more people are tempted to play Invoker than before.
So okay, so moving on from that. Okay, right now we have 4 heroes from Dota. But let's say they have more. Who would you like to see in Dota in the movie, in the anime series, and why?
One more kan.
I don't know one more, but rather like who would you like to see? Rather than speculations, who would you like to see?
Tide Hunter.
Tide Hunter. Why Mellow? Why Tide Hunter?
Because it completes the team.
It completes the team.
What?
Okay,
Tapi kenapa Tide Hunter tu?
Tak, DK my mate.
Aha.
Invoker support.
Invoker
No. Tak, bagi aku cakap lu. DK mate, Invoker support, Mirana support, Luna carry. Of course lah, off lane Hunter bro.
Alright. Tapi kan, okay aku satu benda lah. Kalau Tide Hunter ada kan, kena ada Kunkka sekali.
Yeah, if there's gonna be a Kunkka and Tide Hunter arc, it's gonna be cool.
Tapi for me I don't think Tide Hunter sebab kalau ada Tide Hunter kan cakap kena ada Kunkka kan. And I don't think so far in the anime ada scene dia tunjuk sneak peek dekat dengan air. Kalau ada dekat dengan air then probably logic lah.
Yeah, betul lah. My speculation, the first I want to say the knights like Sven, Omni Knight, Chaos Knight, the knights lah kan. Because DK is a Dragon Knight, so I want to
Yeah.
see the other knights.
The other knights.
Or maybe Juggernaut. Because I don't know what, because it's an anime and Juggernaut is Japanese most probably.
It's a fucking weeb. Juggernaut is a fucking
Huh.
weeb.
But the speculations, right? I read that people speculate there's gonna be Patch, because Patch is mainly the face of Dota.
Mainly the Dota. True.
But
He is
I
the
don't
face
see
of Dota.
Patch because of the scenery, because it's like Patch lives in a cemetery. He butchers corpse and shit.
He's the butcher.
And the anime, it takes place in a fantasy land, right?
Yeah.
Which
is not impossible. It's just that because they
betul lah.
haven't shown like setting yang kena dengan Patch lah. It's just that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not impossible because Patch is the face of Dota. So yeah, not wrong. So for me lah, I think what I would like to see who in the anime is Winter Wyvern.
Oh, Winter Wyvern nice guy. Winter Wyvern or Jakiro.
Because she's Winter Wyvern or Jakiro, because she is another Eldworm, another dragon. So the Dragon Knights are knights that are tasked. Rather than Dragon Knights, they are more of a Dragon Slayers, you know? They are more tasked of Dragon Slaying, which is fucking weird to call yourself Dragon Knights when you don't even ride dragons.
Ni apa nama dia? In game, Wyvern has this one voice line.
Yeah.
Where she says that she knows Slyra.
Yeah, so that's why I want to see Winter Wyvern in the anime, because if you look at Winter Wyvern's lore, she was shut-in. You know, she only likes knowledge. She only likes to read and things, but she knows she's knowledgeable. She's like the all-knowing dragon.
She's a need lah.
So she's an all-knowing dragon, and like Meh said, from the voice line, you know that Winter Wyvern knows Slyra. So it'd be interesting. Lepas after like DK consume Slyra kan, buat dia dengan Slyra, tiba-tiba dia macam he still wants to go apa tu dragon slaying ke apa kan. Then dia jumpa Winter Wyvern. So lepas tu macam Winter Wyvern maybe ada kasih info atau like talk about nostalgic shit, macam remember Slyra, the dragon son of a bitch.
I remember when Slyra tried to fuck me, but no.
Okay.
Mana kau fikir benda ni? Aku tak pernah fikir pun langsung
That was
benda ni.
dragons. That was
No,
dragons.
tak ada kena mengena. Bodoh lah kau. And you know the thing is, kau tak? Dragons in general tak pernah pun ada macam, except if you're a scaly tau. Except if you're a fucking scaly.
No, you
tak pernah lagi dalam fantasy setting. Dragons are mostly proud and noble beings.
You watch Rick and Morty?
Meh, shut up.
Kau tengok Rick and Morty
Kau scaly bodoh.
The
You're
slut
fucking
dragons.
You're fucking scaly. That's all I'm gonna say. You're fucking scaly, man.
What is scaly a furry but for reptiles?
Yes, you fucking scaly. So yeah, fuck you, man. Anything else to add, guys? I'm truly disappointed in Matt after that comment.
I've been disappointed in Matt since.
Oh yeah, one more
I've
thing.
met
I
him.
want to see Rubik.
Sebab ada Invoker
Spider Invoker, and also I love Rubik's punya lore.
Dia asshole kan? Dia asshole yang mana?
Yeah, dia asshole. He's like he wants to be a Grand Magus, but he doesn't know magic.
So his skill, his style is just stealing other people.
Yeah. So the magic that he knows is copying other people magic.
Jap, in law wise, yang dia curi tu kan, dia betul-betul keep perma ke macam in game gak?
I don't know.
Does he keep the spells perma? If I'm not mistaken lah,
It's permanent kan?
If I'm not mistaken, the reason why Rubik is able to be OP in law
Because it's
is
permanent.
because the skills that he steals is permanent lah.
Because when I read the law, it says like Rubik goes to the Grand Magus punya meeting, and
he stole every fuckers punya.
and he slaughters everybody there. He kills everyone
by using
there.
their own magic. Using their own magic. Yeah.
I read that and I'm like, holy shit.
Oh shit, this
OP,
fucking asshole is such a badass. And so yeah, anything else more you guys want to add? Like closing in, what are your expectations or hopefully anything?
I just really hope that the anime doesn't disappoint us who have high expectation of it.
Okay. Now I just remembered. there is a comment section, comment dekat YouTube from the
Comment.
from the YouTube trailers kan.
Uh-huh.
So one of the comments is that now I see this is where our TI money went.
Yeah.
So what do you think? How do you feel knowing
no.
that the money that you spent went to the anime? If it's true lah, let's just say it's true lah. How do you feel?
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
I'm seriously okay with it.
I'm okay with it if the anime is good.
If the anime is good.
I mean, like, if they don't make the anime, what are they gonna do with the TI money this year?
Because I've seen like from the replies from that comment, right, is there's 50-50. Some people like it, and like I said, not everyone who plays video games watch anime. So some people are like, oh fuck, why did they make anime? Like macam marah like
Dah lah Netflix
like,
only
they,
kan.
Like they don't mind it was a fucking animation, but they hated that the fact that it was an anime. It was advertised an anime. But you know, for me, like for us lah, kita tengok anime, kita weebs and semua. I think this is like a greatest addition to us.
Yeah,
Macam,
dude.
whoa,
This is great,
yeah.
dude. A great addition to the law, a great addition to my watch list.
And
Everyone who doesn't want an anime is a normie.
Everyone who doesn't want an anime should just shut the fuck up.
so,
Deal with it.
Aku like when you said like this is where all the TI money went, right? The anime kan. Because if they don't make the anime, where would the money go?
Yeah.
Jap, my question was TI tahun lepas tak ada kan?
Tak ada. There's no TI.
Yeah, so not gonna lie, I think this is where our money went. You know, I spent a lot of fucking money on the Battle Pass just to get fucking Wind Ranger Arcana.
Yeah, which is
sucks
good
to be you.
because okay, just imagine if they don't make this anime and imagine there is a TI this year. There's gonna be like fucking how many million? Like last year was 30 million, right? Diorang kumpul.
Yeah, which is the highest amount on esports.
And then like if this year ada TI.
Tak. Yang interesting ni because last year tak ada tournament langsung.
Yeah.
30 million.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, if this year ada TI and they still got the 30 million from last year.
Oh, they top up kan?
And then top up. And then like what? It's gonna be 50 million, 60 million?
Knowing Valve, they won't top up though.
Yeah, knowing Valve, they won't top up. But the thing, what I find interesting about Dota prize pool kan, every year you can say it's times 2 tau.
It's increasing.
Yeah, it's increasing. Like
not a
10
bit,
million prize
just
pool.
by a lot.
Yeah,
by a lot. Like I said, in general it's times 2, but it's technically more than times 2 kan.
Yeah,
because I remember
you think that Dota is gonna be dead, right? But the price pool keeps increasing.
It keeps increasing. Like fuck man, aku ingat lagi masa 10 million was like holy shit, that's the most amount of money.
Oh, itu tadi TI berapa? 4
TI I don't remember, like fuck, it's been a few years lah, macam 4 to 5 years back lah, tak silap aku lah. But definitely like macam masa 10 million was like holy shit, that's a lot.
Gila kan.
Lepas tu like last year was no tournament at all.
And
but
then
30 million.
30 million kan. Like what the fuck? Mana dia nak pakai duit tu?
Yeah, but yeah, not gonna lie. This is where my Wind Ranger Arcana money went. I'm fine. I get a waifu in Dota. I get to see anime
anime Dota. But can you watch it because it is Netflix?
Yeah, aku tibai family aku punya atau you know there are other sources.
Meh ada.
So yeah. Okay, before that, are you guys gonna wait sampai habis or are you gonna watch first day release, second day release?
I'm gonna wait sampai habis because I know that Netflix updates are slow.
For me, I don't know. It depends on my mood lah. But I think I'm not gonna watch the first episode. I'm gonna wait until it finished, and like see like other people's review if it's good or not, and then I watch it because I'm not really hyped about the anime that much, but yeah.
You know what?
Because it's a surprise. It's like a surprise. Surprise.
But a welcome one.
Surprise. Yeah, macam. Contoh macam just imagine you're single and then like Valentine's Day, then tiba-tiba ada orang hantar kau coklat. Like macam you like, I never expected to get chocolate this today in Valentine's Day when I'm single, but it's a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. And surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. So like yeah.
You know what? Aku rasa aku akan
But you
tengok
don't know if the chocolate sedap lah kan. If you
Yeah.
tak tahu lah chocolate sedap ke tak kan. Well, that's a nice analogy lah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch the first episode though.
You're gonna watch the first episode
Because I want to
At
keep
least.
up with the law.
Oh, I see. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna wait. It's like a chocolate for me. You know, on Valentine's Day gift, I'm single.
You just gonna wait until it rots
Oh, letak dalam fridge. So nanti dia sedap lah. Macam tu. Dia because it depends lah. Cadbury for me is sedap. So if it's Cadbury, I think it's fine.
Cadbury is good.
dah lama
So-
dulu tak ke coklat. Damn.
I
Sure,
got a
eat
Cadbury.
It's nice. You should eat chocolates from time to time. So I think that's all from us from TTS Podcast and Dragon's Blood Dota 2
Yeah, baby.
Netflix anime series.
Yeah, baby.
And
Woo!
don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be reminded when we post more videos, and share these videos to people you know who plays Dota, people who you think
Yep.
like anime,
People
and
who likes law.
who likes law,
Who likes law.
who like fantasy in general, right?
Fantasy
And
shit.
to people who watch anime, and not who watch Netflix and in general.
If
who watch
you
Netflix
if
in
you
general.
like dragons, this is the movie for this is the anime for you.
For you, right? So yeah, and and leave down in the comments down below what should we talk about or what we should check out, and see you guys in the next CTS podcast.
Aight.
Ciao.
Bye bye.